Hi, I'm Trent Gustus with Keller Williams Realty. Is your real estate career really what you expected? Are you putting in long hours and have little time for family or friends? It seems that so many agents started out thinking about the big commissions in real estate without realizing that the competition is brutal. We have over 5,000 registered agents out there. The competition is so brutal, in fact, that 80% of agents sell one home every second month. Most people think that if I'm with the right company, or if I just work harder, it'll come. But work hard at what? That's the question. Where do you spend your time and where can you make it count? Working harder may not produce any additional results. Most people I meet are buried in Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and their website, and they still only generate that one deal every second month. To close more deals, you really need an edge above the rest. More websites and pay-per-click. It's easy to spend more than you'll make, looking for that perfect combination. All kinds of web people claim to have that next hot concept, but what they really want is you to pay for their untested idea. And I've met so many people who try advertising methods that just don't work. But in our market, the pay-per-click budgets are out of control. And if you're not on the first page of Google, you're nobody. You know, the worst thing that the real estate board did was to allow agents to have their own search sites. I rarely get Realtor.com leads anymore. 7 years ago, those were free, and I could get as many as 100 or more a month on my listings. So now just having a listing doesn't ensure that you'll get calls or leads. The internet has changed the business forever. However, now my personal websites can generate as many as 50 new leads a week for buyers and sellers. That's double. I really can't follow up on all the leads I have. I have a surplus coming in. I have about 40 domain names. Yes, every time I get a new idea, I create another domain name. I have 4 main websites and at least 30 squeeze pages or mini lead generation sites. So now even I know how to do a little web programming and video creation. The reason is that the web is constantly changing. The way I was generating leads 3 months ago can stop working. So lead generation takes constant manipulation. It's a full-time job. And you probably thought that if I just get my website working, everything will be good. Think again, it might just be a short-term solution. So what I've created is a monster amount of work to maintain and upkeep. I also do fantastic virtual tours, or movie trailers as I call them, for all of my listings. Think about it this way. It's like I'm driving a tour bus. I've got more people that want to ride than I can handle. What I'm looking for now is a few good conductors to help me collect fares. I have too many leads to work with, and I can't possibly service them all. Also, it makes no sense for me to have all this capacity for just myself. It's too expensive even for me. That's why it's better for me to operate my business as a team. And maybe you understand now why many agents are teaming up. It makes sense to have focused, smart people each working on what they're good at. Just think about it. If all you had to do is sell, wouldn't it be much easier? Behind this video page, there's a members-only site with hundreds of hours of video and audio training, specifically designed for you as a resource to get you up and running right away. I've spent tens of thousands on training over the years, and you get access to all this great information. Second, you get access to my tested and proven buyer and listing PowerPoint presentations, and specific video training to go with them. Third, you have access to my team testimonials. So instead of pitching yourself, my testimonials become yours. Imagine telling a prospective seller that our team recently took a home that had been on the market for 6 months with another agent with no success and sold it in 3 days at the same asking price. Here's an example.
We had our house on the market last year for about 6 months, right, Bruce?
Correct.
And it's a high-end house. It's across the street from the park. It was listed at $1,299,000, and we just really didn't get any offers or any traction on the house, and we couldn't figure out why. Our realtor was really good, really nice guy, but we were asking him for more of a marketing plan for the house, and it just didn't seem to come. So in August, we took the house off the market, and we decided to relist the house in January, yeah. And at that point in time, I remember seeing a brochure that Trent had done up, and it just came in the mail. And that brochure from his company explained how he used video from a marketing perspective and all these other marketing techniques to actually move your house on the market. And we were really impressed with it. So we gave him a call, and Trent came in. And after we had a short conversation with him, we interviewed 3 other realtors, by the way. And none of them had the marketing strategy that Trent had. So Bruce and I decided, okay, let's take a chance with Trent for 90 days, see what happens. We listed it for the same amount of money, $1,299,000. And luckily, within 36 hours, amazing actually, our house sold at $1,250,000, and we were really happy. When we were interviewing the buyers, they actually shared with us that they saw our house on the market last year, and they looked at the photographs that were on the MLS, but it didn't really tweak their interest, so they just passed it by. They didn't come up to see the house, and they don't live far away. They're only a few blocks away, but nevertheless, they turned it down. And then when they saw Trent's video, they were really excited, and they said, we got to have a look at this house. And they came up, and they were the ones who made the offer and bought the house. So we're really happy for both Claudia and her husband, and for us to have moved this house so quickly. So thank you, Trent. Job well done, very professional.
So if you really need an edge to pick up that next listing, I have your solution. And you'll have better success with your own friends and family. And you don't have to pay an external company for a virtual tour to market your listing. Our team handles everything, freeing you up to work with more clients. I'm going to show you how to get buyers to come in on paper to work with you exclusively. So each month you're not panicked that your buyer isn't going to walk into an open house and buy with someone else. With me, you'll start developing a pipeline of solid business, predictable and reliable. You get plugged into our lead management system. You have a team of agents to back you up on your day off. You know how many single agents can't even take a day off? By this point, you're probably wondering why I created this fancy video. Firstly, I want the best of the best. I know that throughout all of my marketing, in order to obtain good clients and good agents, I need to do it right. What you see here is just a fraction of some of the things I'm doing. I'm just looking for one, maybe two people that I can work with. Okay, now for my requirements. Here's what I need. You must have your real estate license. You must have completed your courses. You have a record of past conduct that is stellar. No fraud charges on your record with the board. You must be coachable. If you've been in real estate for a long time now and you're stuck in your ways, this might not be right for you. The industry has changed, and so you must change with it. You must have a good car, reasonable enough to represent yourself as an agent. You don't need a BMW or anything, just a clean and presentable car. If you are currently an agent, you will have to change brokerages to work with our team. This is a board regulation. If I thought the brokerage name would make a difference to my already successful business, I'd go somewhere else. Simply put, Keller Williams Realty embraces the team concept like no other company I've found. In the past few years, many agents have been skipping from brokerage to brokerage, looking for a reason why their businesses dropped. Huddling for safety, they changed companies, joining larger brokerages with more agents and less personalization. What these agents didn't realize is that the industry has changed, creating new players who are savvy internet marketers. Real estate will continue to go in this direction. The truth is, the people who are conducting their business primarily the way they did 5 years ago are steadily going out of business, no matter which brokerages they are with. Okay, so here's what I need you to do next. If you're interested, just email me your contact information with some notes about yourself, how long you've been an agent, and maybe a little past history so I can know a little bit about you before I call. The reason to do this is to create a higher net income to you with less work. Real estate can be a fun, enjoyable business. Let's make it that way for you.